It is with a humble heart that I, Jupiter, was a pedophile.
Hello ladies and genitals. Today we're going to be taking a look at the little man called Jupiter, or Corbin Pannell. Corbin take away his TikTok channel because he's up to no good. Understatement of the year. But you guessed it, this TikToker loves kiddies. Allegedly. Well, I mean, he did confirm it.
With a humble heart that I, Jupiter, aka Corbin Pannell, was a pedophile.
Just vile, innit? It's so grim. He's apparently one of those people who follow loads of kink accounts that, you know, dress as babies and act like babies. That's a real sentence that came out of my actual mouth. Also, why is this fella talking like he's some sort of anime character? Like, is this his way of living, or does he think this is a big joke? He's literally just admitted to being a nonce, and he's treating it like a school drama piece.
I ask the world's forgiveness, as well as those who I've wronged, Bree, and all those other named souls that I have wronged. Pedophilia was never really what was supposed to be. And I apologize for those actions that I have taken. I am Corbin and Jupiter. And I give you my solemn word that it will never happen again. I beg your forgiveness for the pedophilia I have done. And to the rest of the world, I was a pedophile. But I have seen the error of my ways and wish to be forgiven of my pedophilia crimes. And to all those others that I have hurt and wronged, I ask you to forgive me. I was never meant to hurt anyone. I bow my head in shame, and I am ashamed to call myself a Jupiter.
What the fuck is he on about? I'm hearing a lot of waffling here, lad. It's a bit worrying that he's only just realised kids are off limit, innit? Like, this isn't a petty crime. This is full-scale noncery. It actually pains me to think these people can, like, actually roam the streets. He has access to public parks, which, like, kids are allowed to go out and play at. It's just wrong. But the thing is, people like this do it to themselves. They do these stupid things and then they out themselves, but they always get away with it.
And I promise you that it will never, ever happen again. I swear on the name of Jupiter and Corbin Pannell, I swear upon that name that I will make this right. I am unworthy of calling myself Jupiter. This video is my apology to the world for my crimes, and I ask again to be forgiven of those said crimes. Pedophilia, of being a horrible person and a monster. Forgive me, everyone on TikTok. Forgive me, and to know that my crimes are heard, and know that I wish to be repenting of those crimes. Forgive me.
I'll be honest, again, I still was taken by surprise. I didn't expect to watch a grown-ass man laying on his bedroom carpet ask for forgiveness for being a predator. But then again, this is TikTok. You're never far from a jaw-dropper, a lawbreaker, or a pedo, or a man-child. I could go on, but alas, he should be in prison. But as far as I'm aware, he's not. But apology is admittance, so this guy has no case. He is literally a kiddie fiddler. But in all seriousness, you can't just commit a crime like this and then go, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I won't do it again, I promise. I said I'm sorry, you've got to forgive me now." Not how it works. But yeah, this was kind of like the end of Jupiter, I guess. Like, he hasn't posted much on his TikTok recently. I think he's gone like a month now from the time of recording without posting. And any videos you see of him now are kind of just like evidence clips and just like outed him. So let's take some of our valuable time on this earth and watch some of the stuff that happened in the build-up to Jupiter being where he is now. The lead up to his mighty social collapse, so to speak.
Hey, Nyla, check this out.
Did he just chirp? It's actually outrageous. This man's 3 years older than me.
I love you, and I know you want me.
Might put that on my Tinder. So someone who goes by the name of the Linda Binder has done a lot of funny videos on Jupiter, but also addressed all the seriousness. So big thanks to the Linda Binder, because it meant I didn't have to sit through too many of his distressing TikToks. But like, there is one video that really creeps me the fuck out.
What's your deepest, darkest fantasy?
My darkest fantasy is to watch all those who wronged me die by my hand. That's my darkest one. It makes me want, it's just one of my darkest fantasies of doing. I want to kill everybody who's wronged me.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm going to say. I want to kill those who have wronged me as a person. I can make those people disappear. There's places out here in Idaho where I can bury bodies and no one would think to look.
Have you done it before?
Not really done it, but actually thought of it. There are some people I want to bury out somewhere in Melba where no one will ever think to look. There's places
Okay.
here in Idaho no one would ever think to look for a body.
Okay, so this is just mad to me. Like, this goes beyond the joke. Look, I'm all for laughing at weirdos on TikTok for our amusement. Because I like these videos, you know? We get to sit down together, have a chat about weirdos, and just have a laugh about it. But this feels like it's documenting something before it's happened. I'm sure so many mass murderers out there would have fantasized about murder before they actually committed the acts.
You want us to address the board again?
I was set up. I was really set up. I was set up. I was tired. I was high on nicotine, and I wasn't thinking straight.
What? Set up? High on nicotine? Mate, come on, Jupiter. He smoked a ciggy and he's like, keys. But honestly, that is the worst deflect tactic I've ever seen. So, fair play, I guess. But when he said he was set up, I guess he was. But, like, you've put yourself in the position in the first place. That's the crime. It's not, oh no, you're bad for setting me up. You were doing it. You just got found out. The intent was there, Mr. Jupiter. Eh?
Have you stopped talking to minors on TikTok?
Yes, I have. I stopped. I quit doing that. There were some who contacted me on Discord, but I kind of blocked them and left their chats because I didn't want to be kept being set up. So I said it would be better if we all stayed friends until they're older, but until then, we're just gonna remain friends, you know?
Very normal. Just gonna marinate some kids. Very normal. But the next video is tough to watch, I'll be honest. So the Linda Binder basically baited Jupiter into like a bit of a trap. They pretended to be a 15-year-old messaging him, and this is something he said to someone he thought was 15. I guess I should say allegedly.
Have you ever thought about maybe becoming a porn star? Have you ever thought about that? I mean, what if you and I decided to make, if ever you and I got married and we decided to make our own porn videos, and we added them to different sites and they paid us a butt ton of money, would you consider doing it with me every time?
For context, this is someone that Jupiter thought was from the ages of 14 to 15 years old. He knew what he was doing was wrong.
Like, this is mad. It's just awful to watch, isn't it? This is literal evidence of a 25-year-old man seeking minors to make adult videos with. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, without the effort that Belinda Binder went through to get these sorts of, like, videos for us, it would be a struggle to have such strong evidence against him. But, like, surely this is enough for legal action. He's literally said he wants to make over 18 content with someone he believed to be a minor. He's talked about murder fantasy, and he just can't seem to leave kids alone. So much so that he decides he's not going to stop talking to them. He'll just chat to them as friends until they're of legal age, or so he says. But he allegedly gets away with it because of his mental problems. But like, I'm sorry, but if you commit acts like this, you should be kept away from society. I'm not hating him for his mental state. Like, I get people can't control their mental state. Like, there will be conditions out there that will lead you to do things that aren't seen as very normal. And you can't help that, and that sucks. But this is public safety we're talking about. If you keep protecting people that do things like this, then, you know, what next? What's going to happen next? But you might be thinking, surely this is it. Surely it can't have gone any further. After the apology we saw earlier, the next day, this happens.
Jupiter apologized on July 4th. However, not even 24 hours later, in his Discord, he sent this. If you feel like you are mature enough to make babies, then you are old enough to do so. To which someone replied, so you would breed me even if I'm 15. And his simple response was, yes.
So the apology meant nothing. Simple case of, sorry I was caught, not sorry for what I did. That last video did make me extremely uncomfortable though. Like, I need a long rest after watching that. And I sincerely apologise for putting you through it too. Yeah, but if you made it through all of that, why not subscribe? But that's all I want to say right now on the Jupiter or Corbin Pannell part right now. I'd like to bring some more, like, you know, light-hearted, just funny videos to the channel soon. Like watching people who are actually, you know, doing funny things on TikTok rather than doing illegal things. I also want to show you some more, like, questionable British creators too, because the data suggests that most of you lot are American. So, howdy, yeehaw. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please do feel free to subscribe and leave a like, because it helps me out massively. Subscribing is completely free, and you can always unsubscribe at any time if you get annoyed at my stupid ugly face. And yeah, cheers, bye.